Hi everybody, happy Monday! It's time to do some artwork again. Like I said last week, today I'm going to work on the other paper that was delivered in the November box of the ArtBox, and it is the Monday color copy paper. And it is very smooth. It feels almost like Copic marker paper. So I want to work with the markers a bit more this week, not so much the inks. So, by the way, if you're new to the channel and don't know what's going on, every Monday is Art Day. Because how better to start the week than with doing art. And my name is Sarah. I'm the artist beim Pinselgeschichten, and each Monday I take you with me to the studio and have a project and talk to you and stuff and things. So today, again, I want to play a bit more with the Zig Clean Color pens, and I do have the pale green and the mid gray, as well as alcohol marker, and maybe a bit of the Wink of Stella, I don't know. And these are from my stash of pens from, well, back in the day. I think I want to have a little sketch thing going on. The colors green and gray say something like either a gray piece of wood or stone or some kind of clay thing, and then there's nature coming out. So maybe something like an urban scene with a bit of greenery coming out. I don't know. That is what came to mind when I thought about this. When I thought about this drawing, I kind of envisioned like a scene that I would have in my sketchbook maybe. But I want to try if I can layer these markers and work with having them diluted with water and then having maybe just the pure marker on top. So what I want to do maybe, first, because I'm so smart, let's frame this, because everything's better when it is framed. At least for sketches, I feel they are grounded a bit more or more complete. Framed, haha. When you have a frame around them, it just adds something to it. So another thing that I want to do is place my little tiny plant, and I'm not gonna have it in the center, I never do, so let's put it on the right hand side here. The tiny little plant coming up. So something like this maybe. Where's my palette? Oh, it's still dirty from last week, so I have to get another one. Hold on. Before you scream at the screen and say, oh, you didn't clean your palette for a week. No, it's just been 10 minutes because I'm actually on vacation and out of the country while you are watching this. And this is the palette that I used in last week's video, or 10 seconds ago well, not 10 seconds, but maybe 5 minutes ago. And I haven't cleaned that yet. So let's put down some green on my palette and pick it up with a brush. maybe another brush. No, I think it's fine. Pick it up with a brush. Maybe fill in. This paper is not supposed to work with water that much, but you know, if you have dilutable water, soluble ink markers, you're probably gonna use them in both ways, so why not on non-watercolor paper? So this would be Little Miss Plant. I'm going to put on the gray, and I want to shade a little bit, but let's see how well I can. Ooh, this is a strong tone. Okay. Just gonna take water now and pull this pigment as much as I can. This is really strong pigment. I did not expect this. Just like last week again, an oopsie. Well, I've never worked with these markers before I got them in this box, so I think you can forgive me there if things are not perfect. Going on top with the brush marker once more, adding a bit more oomph, and softening the marker by going over it with a bit of water, having it look less blotchy. I wonder, do you have those markers? If yes, what are you using them for? Do you like them? Do you have the full spectrum of colors or just a few? I'd really like to know. Because another question would be if you also happen to have the Tombow markers, and if you like one over the other, or if you only have one of both and think, or maybe if you have both, you think you can't really compare the two. I would be very curious what you think. I'm just having these two shades, so I'm so far not feeling the urge to go out and buy more markers, because I think they, at least for the things that I do, they are pretty much like the Tombow markers, so I don't think that I need them. And I have lots of other water-soluble things, so watercolors and inks and such, the crayons, the Neocolor crayons. I have water-soluble ink, like I said, so I don't feel the urge, but I wonder if you find that they are, well, perfect for something you do, and maybe other materials, other products cannot do the thing that you need them to do. This is so convoluted, but you hopefully get what I mean. All right, now let me dry this off. It bleeds quite a bit on this paper. You can see here there's a rim pretty much, or am I having, no, it's not from the table, so yeah, the gray somewhat bleeds with the green here. So let's just bring in one more layer of the marker, just to clean up the edges here. And then I think I want to have a little bit of so this is the horizon line. And now I want to see if I can just, well, maybe add a little bit of a thinner gray here without getting rid of the lines that I already drew, but something like filling in. This really very strong tone. I have to dilute it quite a bit. I think I like those markers definitely better on the watercolor paper or mixed media paper. But this would be something like a coloring book where you don't really get the mixed media paper or watercolor paper per se. And then you'd still want to use those supplies once in a while. At least I do. So that's why I'm testing them with water on paper that's not supposed to hold a lot of water. Let's see if I can make it work. It still is very fuzzy on the leaves here. Don't think I like that too much. That would be enough with the water. Now I'm going to dry this off, and then I'm trying to get at least a bit of crispiness and sharpness on the leaves here. Let's see if I can manage. Let's see. So this is dry. Let's try one more. Once more, I mean. To have a bit of crispiness and contrast. I'm not really fond of the paper. I think it's very cool if you either do Copic marker drawings or something, or if you do a lot of stamping and you want to print something on it. I think with stamping this would be perfect paper. But it's not really for me, I think. But I guess that's fine. I mean, I don't have to like everything that comes in a box, but I can at least now say, not my kind of thing, because I tried it. Let's see how far that is fading back, because I actually want the contrast here. And then it's already starting to fuzz again. This is quite frustrating. But let's take care of the earthy asphalt urban thing maybe. With a warm gray here, it doesn't really look like an urban street, but more like dirty, like earth, like dirt actually. So probably want to add a bit of the cold gray with the alcohol marker. Let's give it a try. Here goes nothing. Wish me luck. Not sure if it actually does a lot for this drawing. I'm actually thinking about bringing in colored pencils, because I'm probably not gonna get the contrast like I want. Let's try this and see if I keep the contrast that I have right now on the paper. It does bleed quite a bit, so I'm gonna bring in some wax-based pencils. Let's see what they do on this paper. Let's try this one. At least I can keep my sharp edges with the colored pencil. I don't know if it is because of the paper or because of the markers that they bleed so much and can't keep a sharp edge. Maybe you could let me know if you have experiences with them, because I really don't know. Let's bring in a bit of an olive green just to bring the warm gray and the green together. Doesn't really take a lot of the colored pencil. Probably already too damaged from all of the ink, or yeah, it's ink. Is it? Doesn't say, but I think it is ink. Does it say on the sheet? They're on water bases, but yeah, doesn't say. But I think they are in ink. I think that damaged the tooth of the paper quite a bit already. That's more like it. Maybe a bit darker down here. And now here on the asphalt or whatever concrete, I want to bring a cool tone in, but a dark gray. So I'm just going over a few bits with a dark gray. And then putting a bit of black on top, because I think just need a bit more oomph in the contrast, you know. I mean, I really like to work with limited color palettes. I find that quite easy and well, kind of soothing actually, but the color palette has to work. And with these two colors here, it is a bit difficult to get the values and things that I want if things misbehave, and that was air quotes with all of my fingers. That's how you do them. So I think I need to bring in a few more shades of colors and also a few more supplies, like for example the colored pencils here. Maybe I need a bit of my black ink pen. Just a smidge. I don't want to bring it in on the plant though. I could have brought it in right at the beginning and get rid of the fuzzy edge there, but I don't want to have the black on the plant, so that's why I did not even see that as an option to go for. But that is something. Just a little sketch. Let's see, is there anything else I want to add? Probably not. I think that's enough for a little sketch, so I'm going to leave it at that. Gonna sign it. I know this video is quite short, but I think it's fine, at least I hope so. Sometimes I just have to, well, have the quicker sketches if I want to play with new supplies, like I wanted in this case. I'm not gonna take it to the huge paintings and surfaces right away, so of course the videos are a bit simpler then, or a bit faster. But I hope you don't mind. Next week I'm gonna have a longer video again. It's also gonna be on marker paper. It's actually the part 2 of the personal coloring page that I started. That's gonna come up next week because I'm going to be back from vacation by then, but I need a day or two to get over the jet lag and such, so I already have the video ready. And I'm going to be in the studio, of course, behind the scenes, but not with a full finished rendered video at that point. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. The material used supply list is going to be on the blog with close-up photos of this little plant drawing here, so you can hop on over to my webpage if you'd want to take a look, and the link for the art box is in the description box below as well if you want to take a look and live in Switzerland, Austria or Germany and want to take a look at a subscription box that supplies you with monthly boxes if you like it. So take good care, have fun, have a wonderful week, and enjoy yourselves. I hope you have a great time. Bye.